Alright guys, so today I'll be showing you how to get the lullaby rock. So first you need two things. You need two things that you need to have. That you don't need you need one thing that you need to have unlocked, and another thing that you kinda wanna get because it's gonna save you a lot of time. The Mystic Mirror and a way to get to Abyssal Zenith. I'm just gonna teleport there and I'll show you how to get to Hawaii. So to get to Hawaii, I'm gonna spawn in my submarine from here, and then I'm gonna go from here, from the. Can I sit down? Jeez. From right here, but I'll come back to not make this video like hours long. I'm gonna cut the video and then come back. So I'll see you whenever I'm at the little angular place. Alright, I'm here where the angler fish is at, but I'm gonna let myself get caught so I can go from the very start. So we can start the same. So this is where you're gonna come up from, right there where those vines are at, and then you wanna pass the first one. Make sure the second one isn't on you. And you want to go into this hole. It's directly after the first one. So you're gonna go through the first one, then take a left or a right. Go through it. Then you're in Hawaii. Alright, easy. Then you wanna use any way over to get over to this little island. There's gonna be a character called Simon. Obviously I don't have it because I've already finished this quest. But yeah, Simon's gonna be here. He's gonna tell you your first quest. Your first quest is gonna be a riddle or something about two lovers, and what you're gonna need for the lover part or something like that is you're gonna need Thalassar's Ruin, and then I'm gonna put my thing right here, so I don't have to come back every single time. So right here, and then you want to go to Atlantis. You want to go to Atlantis entrance. Go down right here, up here. Then you want to go to right here where the little anchor is at, where the merchant is at. I'll go past these two. I'll do this trial. If you've already done it, then you can just skip ahead. But if you haven't done the trial, then search up a video since I don't have it on. But right here, you're gonna have to fish in here, and it's gonna want you, and the quest is gonna want you to get a celestial koi. It likes truffle worm, it likes the rain, and also likes the night. And its favorite season is the winter, which is right now. So what you want to do with this is that you want to catch onto it, and you see that little seaweed right there? That's the passive. If I let it go through, if I let it get all the way up, just wait, just gotta wait. There you go. Alright, now I can catch it. And there you go. Forgotten seaweed. That's the mutation you want to get. Forgotten seaweed. I mean, not the seaweed part. You want a forgotten celestial koi. After that, your quest should be green. And yeah, that's all you need from this place for as of right now. You're gonna come back here later. Okay, go get your magic mirror. Then it's gonna say something about for now they may be remembered under the stars. So what you want to do is you want to go over to Sunstone, take your boat, swim breaker, or just swim over there, and then I'm gonna be using right here as a point of where. So right here where the glassfish and this abundance, where the glassfish and the chinfish abundance is at. I'm gonna go through here to that little island right there. Right there, island right there, with where my cursor's at. Right here. Then you want to pull out your forgotten, just using the forgotten enchant relic as a thing. You want to pull out your forgotten enchant relic and put it out like around here. Around here it should be, and it'll automatically take your fish from you. But it cannot be under normal circumstances. You need to have Starfall, it needs to be activated. You know there's Starfall activated if there's stars falling, and right here around this little island, there's gonna be like a little it's gonna be like very like stars, or like there's gonna be like a aura around here. So again, go right here, around like right here, pull out your forgotten koi fish, celestial koi fish, and then it should automatically take it from you. Then head back to Hawaii. Go talk to him. Grab the next quest. Next quest is gonna be you're gonna have to catch 3 fishes. And they're not all from the Boreal Pines, but you're gonna have to give them to people in Boreal Pines. Something like that. Yeah. So here we go. You're gonna need a couple things for this. You're gonna need a rod that can give you serene. So either Duskwire or Polaris will work for the serene one. And then you need a translucent. So you can use a rod with Ghastly, or you can use a Spirit Binder rod, because the Spirit Binder rod has like a 90% chance of giving you translucent. Or what I did is I used Toxic Spire Rod, and I just put Ghastly on it. And that worked like a charm. So, like that. And then, what's the next one? If I can remember it from memory, it's... Oh, yes, a Moonstone. You need to get a Moonstone. Oh. Sorry about that. You need to get a Moonstone. And to get a Moonstone, you need to go over to... While I'm explaining it, I'm gonna tell you. While I'm walking over there, I mean. I don't want to put on the Lullaby rod because I heard the music is copyrighted, and I just don't want to get copyrighted. So here we go. Here we go all the way over here to Ancient Isle. And if you have a good aquarium, you pull out your... If you have a decent aquarium, or like... You should have a thing called a meteor totem, or if you don't have a decent aquarium and you don't have any, that's fine. Just go to the Moosewood daily shop, and there should be one right there. Pop it, meteor, right here, Moonstone. It's not always guaranteed to be a Moonstone, but this time I just got lucky. Moonstone, right here. Then you're gonna have to appraise for the Moonstone. So for the Moonstone, you're gonna need to put on a lunar Moonstone, and then for the translucent, you need a baby bluefish. I don't think I have a baby. I don't have a baby. God damn, Libby. And then for the serene, you need an ancient depth serpent. I don't think I have a depth. No, but I'll just show you. So, moonstone. You need a lunar moonstone. Ancient depth serpent. Serene ancient depth serpent. Then you need to get a translucent baby bluefish. And after that, you gotta go to Boreal Pines and hand them over to 3 NPCs. I forgot the locations, but use Carbon Meister's video, and that goes into like step by step where to go from where to go to each of the places. But if you don't wanna go there, I can just do this for y'all. Right here. That's how the Simon NPC looks like, by the way. Right here. So yeah, lovers once forgotten, and others no more. For now both may be remembered under the stars. And that's a forgotten koi fish. Then owls on the night watch. Shadows of nobody there, deeper in the crypt, oblivious of the bears and darker terrors. So there you go. And the illusion shadow is for the moonstone, and that's the coordinates. The translucent baby bluefish is right here. That's the prize shadow. The serene ancient death serpent, calming shadow, and those are the coordinates. Here is illusioned and prized coordinates, and then here is the ancient depth serpent coordinates. They can all be found in the same time. It just has to be night and it has to be foggy. So yeah, pretty easy. After that, return to Simon, and you're good. Then this is the part that took me a little bit myself, and it's perfect catch, 7 blessed flying fish, or 7 blessed harmonic doves. It doesn't matter which one is which. You just have to catch 7 blessed flying fish or blessed harmonic doves with shiny or sparkling. It doesn't matter. So it just depends on which one you want to do or focus. I recommend is to sundial until you get a night or day that has extra chance for shiny or sparkling, and then pop a shiny or sparkling surge totem. And then obviously use the only rod that gives you blessed. Well, there's 2 rods that give you blessed. Seraphic rod gives you blessed. It's actually the main mutation. And Masterline rod give you blessed as well. So if you have Masterline or Seraphic, use whichever one you want. And then obviously you need to put blessed on it. You don't have to have the long enchant anymore, since in the recent update, or one of the recent updates, they gave it some extra line distance, so now you're able to fish in above the clouds. So you can either fish down here in the ocean, or what I did is that I went up to above the clouds and I just fished in there, because it doesn't show it in the bestiary, but in the above the clouds, you can easily catch a flying fish, and that's how I did mine. And then once you've done that, go back to Simon, of course, and he should tell you a riddle or something, or something like that, and then you're good. You can go to trapped, surrounded by ghosts in a cloud of smoke. You gotta yeah, I remember now. What the heck? Okay, there we go. use your whistle. And with this one, it's going to take you a little bit because if you don't have it unlocked, you got to go through the Frenzy of War, Song of Light, Storm of Floods, Thunder of Chaos, and then finally Hades Underworld of Indefinite. You gotta pay off the Spirit Guide, and this one on the right is Big Guy, the red guy. He wants 100 wisps, and then this big green guy wants like 25 dark wisps. Dark wisps. Who's calling me? Hold on. Sorry, somebody was calling me. So yeah, normal wisps you can get from a wisp hunt, and that's how I got most of my normal wisps. And then dark wisps, you can get. You need to pay off these guys, the tombs, and then like a spirit, something like that. So I forgot what it's called, but something like that is gonna appear around, and then you gotta pay the ferryman, uh, three wisps, three wisps to see, and then that's how you get dark wisps. But that's there's other better videos to for you to understand there. You need to pay off the spirit guide because you actually do need it. You need to go to your lanterns and put on the lantern that he gives you, which is called the Styx lantern. Put that on. Go through here, then right here. If you can use your velocity coil or something like that, but here you go. Pull out your velocity coil, jump. Once you're at your peak, go down a little bit more, and then go to the wall. Just stick to the wall this entire time. Just stick to the wall until you see a... right here. Until you see like a little opening next to the wall. Right here, you want to go here, and then you want to talk to this lost soul. This lost soul is gonna ask you to crouch. You're gonna need to go back to Atlantis. So let's go back to Atlantis. Oh, then I'm gonna go to there. But you know what? It works. I need to go back up. Turn to Purest Layer. Then back here. Return to Purest Layer. Then once more, return to Atlantis. Then you gotta go back over here to the Sunken Depths. This is what it's called, the Sunken Depths. Go back here. Over here, over here, over here. Right here. Then you need to use the Lost Rod. After a perfect catch, there's a 36% chance for the next catch to become lost. And then you have to catch 12 fish from here. They're the same fish, they just have to be lost. Where is it? Atlantis. Atlantis. No, not this one. There, this one. Twilight Glowfish. Its favorite bait is night shrimp. It likes the clear, and it also likes the night. I do recommend you follow that though, the night shrimp, because I was getting one like once every 100 pulls, but with that it knocked it down to every 20 to 15. So I can recommend you please do that. It's gonna save you so much time and not gonna make you go crazy. I can promise you that. It's gonna make you not go crazy, because I legit went crazy having to literally, I was here for like an hour straight, just straight up fishing and fishing, just losing my mind. In the end, I just decided to quit on it, to quit the lullaby quest for now, do some other quests, and just calm myself and then come back to it. But yeah, again, this is what it likes: the night shrimp. It likes clear and also likes night. That's all. And the lost rod you get by using you get it by crafting it in the inside that one place. I forgot what it's called. It's called The ancient archives, yes. You get it by crafting the ancient archives. So, after that, you want to go back to the lost ghost, talk to him, and he should like thank you for saying that. Then go back to Simon, grab his next quest. After every quest, you're gonna have to go back to him and call back to Simon. So I might have not been mentioning it, but you do need to go back to Simon each single time you want to start the next quest. All right, let's do this. Simon, next quest. Boom, boom, boom. Go. Trapped. All right. Time machine. Dr. Crook's kind. This one should not take you that long. It took me about an hour at most. Maybe even less, but I'll show you the quest. Dr. Crookspine. Right here. Right here. Time machine. Obtain 50 sundials. Again, if you have a pretty decent aquarium, you should already have them. You don't have to obtain 50 more. You just have to have 50 in your inventory. Then you gotta obtain 15 purified broken gears. That's from the what's that guy called? Zeus's Thunder Room from the Atlantis update. Then 35 iron chunks, 10 gold pieces, and then frozen glacial fragment, and then celestial radiant crystal, and then a lunar rocket fuel. Almost everything here you can grab super easily. Rocket fuel is from Musgrove. Glacial fragment, I actually don't know how to get glacial fragment. Snow burrow, you get it from there. It just says Snowcap Island, Snowborough. So I'm pretty sure you just fish it up, I guess. But yeah. You can appraise for the frozen glacial fragment and the lunar rocket fuel. You can appraise for that. Iron chunk and gold pieces can be gotten from the mines and Sunstone. I'll go there as well. And then purified, you can also appraise for it, but you can't appraise for purified. You can appraise for amber, and then over at Ancient Isle, there's like a person that can break off the amber, and then whatever fish becomes purified. But I would not recommend that. That's just gonna take so much time. I would just recommend getting a rod with insight. I got the Ring Keeper. That one is super fast in days, so I just immediately got them super fast. The Glacial Fragment, again, Appraise, Celestial Radiant Crystal. You need Celestial Rod, which you need to craft inside the Ancient Archives. Lunar Rocket Fuel, you need to you can appraise as well. I don't know if there's a rod that gives you lunar. Let's see. Astral Rod and Event Horizon Rod. Or you just fish it up naturally during Moonlit Mirage. And then, of course, base transfer appraisal. And then, let's see. No, not this. Right here. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go to... Let me go show you where the broken gear and iron chunk, gold pieces, and radiant crystal you can get them from. Alright, so for the broken gears... Okay, we should be finally updating around 25 minutes. Okay, cool. Atlantis, Zeus's Thunder of Chaos. I don't know why they're updating again. They updated yesterday. But you know, that's them. Right, and then Zeus, where are you? Zeus Thunder Chaos here. Broken Gear, trash. Uh, super easy. Super easy. Just use Ring Ripper. I mean Ring Keeper. That's what I use because it's super fast. It's super fast. The Ring Keeper in the day. So just use that and then Trash Bait and then use a glitch potion because you just need to obtain them. You don't have to catch them. All right, and then let's see. Oh yeah. All right. Right here. The radiant crystal and everything. Okay. So right here. Right here. Hold up. Oh wow. That feels good. All right, let's go back to it. Sunstone Island. All right. All right, right here. Go up. Talk to our man Merlin. If you don't have his light bulb or magic thing completed, do that real quick. And then say, I need to enter the chasm. I'll give you a buff to enter the chasm. Safe travels. You can immediately jump off from here. I don't know why that approved my thing. Right here. Enter right here. Then, right here. Right here is where you can get the... If I can find it, my thing. My chest. You can get the iron chuck, gold pieces, and then the radiant crystal from here. The way I got everything is I used what's that one rod called? Why don't I have it? The way I got the normal stuff, the gold pieces and iron chunks, I got those by using one of my favorite rods, which because it's just broken. Where is it? Where is it? Am I going crazy? Dog, where is it? Where? There we go. I don't know why it's not. Toxin Burst Rod, and then you can just easily get it from there. You can easily get mostly everything you need from there, and then obviously you can't get the Radiant Crystal. You can't get the Celestial Radiant Crystal like that. So use Celestial Rod. Fish 15 times. And here's a little cheat. You don't have to use the Celestial Rod. Because after it says after 15 fish, after you caught 15 fish, you summon celestial powers for 2 minutes. It's a oh fuck. Oh my voice. It's an actual like buff right here. So what I did is I switched over to one of my good rods. Like I personally use Cat's Bound since it has 100% chance of giving you the celestial thing. So all I did was go into server with Aurora, 15 catches, then switch over to Cast Bound, fish for those 2 minutes. If I didn't get it, rinse and repeat, you know? After that, you can go back to Dr. Crookspine, and yeah. But as I'm right here right now, I will show you if I can find my boat right here. There it is. If I can get over there fast enough. Right here. Turn. Right here. Then to get over to talk to Crookspine, you gotta go over to Raza Bay right here. Raza Bay. But you can't go into Raza Bay. You actually want to go slightly right here. To right here. This little Roslet thing. I'm gonna go up here. And then go up here, right here. Then turn the corner, right here, Dr. Crook's spine. Dr. Crook's spine. Then you're good. You can go back to Simon and grab his quest again. And then which one is it now? Alright, let's see. Time machine stranded among sea of stars. Alright. Alright, let's see if I remember correctly. You need a yes. This, alright. This shouldn't take you long at all. So what you need to do, you need to go talk to the Lord Ghost. You need 2 rods for this. You need lucid mythic fish, and then you need a you need the Forgotten Fang. The Rod of the Forgotten Fang. So you need to spawn in a Colossal Ethereal Dragon. Then you need to catch it with the Rod of the Forgotten Fang so you can get the Colossal Ethereal Dragon. And then you need to go to the Lord Ghost. And then the Lord Ghost is going to ask you for a lucid mythic fish. And that one's easy. The same thing I did with the Celestial Rating Crystal. Just use Lucid Rod. And then go to the sea, because that's the only way you're able to get it unless there's abundance. And I'll actually show you the favorite stuff for the mythic fish. Here we go. Mythic fish. It likes flakes and super flakes, and it also likes a day. But obviously, you want that guy, oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. Aurora, there we go. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. But yeah, Aurora fish until you get it. It should not take you that long. It took me like maybe 15 minutes, and that's that. I had everything right for it. So yeah, boom, there we go. Then go talk to the Lord Ghost, and then this is where you're gonna have to start using some of that money you've been saving up for Castbound. I mean, and then yeah, you gotta pay 12 million. 12 mil. Gotta pay him. That's it. That's it. Then you can go back to Simon. Oh my god, I just put it away. Why am I? I'm tripping. Boom, 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 boom. Go down, go down. Right here. I see the stars, and then sign yours truly. The grand finale. This is what took me a good minute, and it's none of these fishes. Alright, blue whales, the one, you're gonna need a couple rods for this. You're gonna need you need Finian's Aria for harmonized. Albino, you just need to have Noir. Yeah, Noir. And you just gotta wait for any of these to spawn in. Or the narwhal, I'm pretty sure. I think it's the narwhal. Or yes. The narwhal is an apex fish found in the ocean during narwhal hunts or within strange whirlpools. I just fished in there until I got it. They're pretty easy. The strange whirlpools spawn in every couple of minutes, so just wait for them to spawn in. And then perfect catch a harmonized blue whale. All you gotta do for the new code and 2 new admin events being ran when we update in 15 minutes. Alright, cool. Alright, so harmonized blue. The one I did was the harmonized blue well, because the harmonized Arca and ancient Arca and Moby is gonna take it would take you way longer. Harmonized blue well you can get by just spamming two totems. Totem. You can spam Smokescreen and Tempest. Just spam those until well migration, because technically you could spam Tempest and Clearcast, but I'm pretty sure I know Tempest at the start of a rainy day. At a rainy day, it has a chance of spawning a well migration. That's why you want to get that. And then, yeah, just spam those two totems until you're able to spawn a well migration. Go with the well migration, pop an Aurora, use Finian's Aria. I would recommend finishing the, not finishing the mastery, but at least finishing that will. Oh, I can claim? No, I still need to catch a couple more harmonized doves. Yeah, this one. Tuning the soul. And to do that one, you just need to catch a harmonized wyvern. But yeah. That's it. And then the one that's gonna take you a while, which took me a while since I was doing it the hard way. Rainbow Cluster Rod. You're gonna need Invincible and then like Piercing or Herculean. I put Herculean, and then my friend was buffing me with Lullaby Rod. And the reason is you need to catch a mythical or rainbow cluster ancient kraken. To get an ancient kraken to spawn in, you're gonna need two things. You need a Poseidon. I don't have it right. You need a Poseidon's Wrath totem, and then you need a Kraken totem, or just spawn in a Kraken yourself. But yeah, here it is. And then I can recommend you that it's gonna have a 95%, 95% forced progress speed. So what I did is I grabbed one of my companions, the Silly Seal. I tell you, this man was like the LeBron. This man was straight up boosting my progress speed like a motherfucker. He kept on boosting and boosting and boosting. I'm being so legit, I almost lost it because of that damn passive of the Ancient Kraken passive that gets rid of progress speed and forces your thing to be on one side. I can tell you he bit it as I was about to lose it, and it did so, and so I counted it as me not losing it, and then I can just tell you that's like you're gonna need to use that, or just use like another rod that gives you a rainbow cluster or mythical. After that, you gotta use more of that money you've been saving up, bro Gugu. You gotta pay 50 mil on top of the 12 mil you've already paid for last quest for the Load Ghost. Now you're gonna get, after all that pain and suffering, you're gonna get the Lullaby Rod. But tough luck, bro Gugu, because it's gonna be restricted. So you gotta do Encore. Perfect catch. 6 hunt fish with Lullaby without missing a metronome beat, and then maintain the resistant composition buff for 300 seconds. That one, the 300 seconds one, that one you can do as you're trying to get the fishes to hook on. So you're gonna start off with the resistant composition buff, which is the one you start off with, and this is how you're gonna do it. You're gonna focus on the ones on the side. You're gonna focus on the ones on the side, on the side. You just focus on those. Don't risk it with the one in the middle. I'm being so serious. I try to risk it with the middle when I was just starting off this rod, and I cooked myself. I was literally on my last one, and I cooked myself because I decided to be greedy. So don't be greedy. And you may say, oh well, it's gonna be hard since the fish is gonna move around. Every single time it does that beam, it forces the fish to stay in the middle. So just focus on the minigame, and then you're good. And then you're good. And then the resistant buff multiplier, you can just get that while you're trying to do the hunt fish. I recommend doing either the Kraken or do Megalodon. I did Megalodon for most of them, but then I ran out of Megalodon totems. So yeah. So just use Megalodon or Kraken. They're both the most easiest ones you can do, and not that hard to like finish. Since normal Kraken doesn't really do its passive that much, it does it every once in a while, unlike the ancient Kraken. So yeah. And then yep, after you do that, you're gonna be good. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be it's gonna give you a normal, not restricted. And that's about it. And then you have the quick hitting symphony, strengthening melody, fortress harmony, prismatic symphonia. So that's how you do it. A quick hitting symphony, that's gonna take you a good bit. The anglerfish I will show you, I will not gatekeep that spot because that one took me legit. It took me an hour and I didn't even get it. I was fishing for an hour and I didn't get it. So I just decided to take a nap because it was like very early, and not very early, but I had been grinding all night. So yeah. But I'll show you in a second. The Void Glow Ghost Fish you can get in the where's my whistle? Travis whistle. You can get in the Bizzle Zenith. It's one of those fishes from there. Yes, the Void Glow Ghost Fish. And I recommend using what's that one rod called? Zeus's the Zeus rod, the original Zeus rod. And just use that for both, because that one's just gonna be the easiest one you can do, unless you have an easier one. But yeah. You gotta perfect catch both. They're not very hard fishes to catch. I have Herculean on mine. So it only took me a little bit. So yeah. And then the anglerfish, I'll show you a really good spot, because holy lord, I don't ever want to go through that pain ever again. So let's go. I'm gonna go in between. You're gonna go in between Sunstone and Statue of Sovereignty. Like in between here. Keep on going. Right here. Right here where you're at, right here. You wanna go behind it. Line up your boat or whatever. Line up your boat and then back up a good bit. Like around here, or even more if you would wanna. Around here is where you're able to fish it up very naturally and very easily. Don't fish over there near the islands. Just fish over here. Over here is gonna save you. And then I'll actually show you the favorite bait. I misspelled it. Anglerfish, yeah, right here. It likes the squid, it likes fogginess, it likes the night, and it also likes the winter and autumn. I did it in autumn and it worked the same. So right now it's winter, so if I would want to, I could fish it right now, but I'm not. Okay. And then after that, just go back to Simon and you'll be able to use a quickening symphony. For a strengthening melody, catch and return a sunlit harmonic dove, and then perfect catch 12 and return 12 arrows. Easy. The reason is go over to above the clouds and use Apollo Sunshine. I don't even have a I don't even have a mutation on, I mean, enchant on my Apollo Sunshine, and it was easy. So all you gotta do, put it in, and hope you get lucky. And when it's the day, yeah, whenever you hear like that fire, it has become sunlit. So all you gotta do now, all you really have to do is literally just follow the fish around, and in the day, it automatically turns it into it automatically fills the bar so you can shoot it a bunch of times. So literally, all you gotta do is just track it, and that's it. Then, for the perfect catch, 12 broken arrows, what I did is I went back to Windkeeper, then try, then use Apollo Final Light, because that's where you get it. That's where you get those things. Fish inside the little, you can either fish inside of the, you can either fish inside of the normal thing, but you're gonna have to shake forcefully. It's gonna force you to shake. We're gonna force you to shake. Like right here. That's a broken arrow. Just perfect catch it. And you're good. Use garbage bait or load to your rod, and you're good. Perfect catch. 12 of them. Oh. I should have. You're good. Fast. And for that one, you need to go talk to Apollo's overseer. You need to go talk to Apollo's overseer once you're done with the quest. He's gonna give Apollo's overseer is gonna give you the access of being able to use that. So don't go over to Simon and say, "Oh, why can't I use it?" Well, that's why, because you're not allowed to. It's supposed to be Apollo's overseer that gives you that. All right, and then let's see. You're on the last stretch right here. You're literally on the last stretch. All right. Then and then this one's really easy. Use rainbow cluster rod, and then you need to go to calm zone, pop an aurora totem, or just pop aurora totem or rainbow totem, or how I did it is just pure luck. I just got it off pure luck, and that's it. Crystallized Sea Dragon, easy, and easily able to do it, and then go back to Simon, and then you'll be able to get it. After that, Prismatic Sinfonia. You just gotta equip any lunar, serene, or bliss mutation fish. It has to be a fish or an enchant relic. It doesn't really matter. It just has to be something with lunar, serene, or bliss. And that's it. Look, how I'll use Hawaii as an example. I'm pretty sure it has to be the night, so make it nighttime. Make it nighttime. Make it nighttime, and then I'm gonna use the lunar crate. Just look up to the moon, and just like wiggle around with it, like see if you can do it like that and like that. So just wiggle around with it. It's not gonna happen first try unless you get really lucky. After that, it's gonna say unlocked Prismatic Sinfonia. It's gonna play a song. You're gonna be sitting here on the chair, and Simon will no longer be there, and that means, well, you finished. You have finished the quest. Easy. And then there you go. That's it. You have completed all of the quests, and everything has happened, and you're fully able to use Lullaby to its fullest potential. I have piercing and overclocked, but I think I'm gonna change piercing for the for Herculean. Herculean is recommended for it, so you don't, so it doesn't like, so you can just focus on the actual metronome beats. And I'll actually, hopefully I don't get copyright strike, but I'll show you the mini games. This is, I can't fish in here. Oh. All right, so resistant composition, first one, the one you started off with. Okay. Then clicking symphony. Pretty easy. It's just one side, it's just really fast. And then strengthen the melody. And then fortress harmony. Oh, they're migrating servers. Oh my god, of course they have to do it. Oh, they did say they're gonna do it. Alright, we're gonna leave the server. I'll be back once I'm back in the server. I'm back. Alright, let's finish this. Let's finish up this video. This is the strengthening melody. I mean, forgot what it's called. And then the last one. Prismatic Symphonia, which is, in my opinion, the hardest one to do. But this is what Prismatic, the one, this is what Symphonia gives you. Oh my god, I keep on forgetting how much it gives you. But I'll also show you what all of the modes give you. Lullaby, normal lullaby. This is what resistance gives you. A little bit more resilience and a little bit of control, you know, nothing too special. Then this one, the quickening. This is what quickening gives you. Quickening Symphony. 2 on lower speed, 20 progress speed, you know, nothing too special. Strengthening melody. What strengthening melody does, gives you 75% more max kg, 75 line distance, 50% more XP, and then plus for disturbance. And then fortress harmony. $40 plus luck and 10% fish weight. For how easy that is, that's pretty good, to be honest. And the last one, obviously you've seen it. This is what Prismatic gives you. Whole lot of stuff. It's like everything combined together. A lot more control, a lot of stuff. Like, holy lord, what were they on while making this rod? For how hard this rod is to get, it's pretty good because of all of the modes, but like, I feel like it should be better. But yeah. Oh, thank you, bruh. Love you. shady crate. Shady. Just give you shading coins. I don't need shady coins. I don't want none of the rods. Where's my water? I just finished my water. Oh man. Here you go. I just opened up a new one. What a nice time. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. But I'm just gonna make the video. I might as well make the video an hour long and just wait for this admin abuse to be done. But you know what? I might as well open up Discord. Open a fish, and I'm pretty sure. Yep, updates. I don't care about that. There you go. Shady coins obtainments within the area will be improved, so the coin conversion will not be relied upon method. If you don't know what they mean is, over in the shady coins, it was pretty hard to get shady coins, unless you're like able to somehow able to figure out a really good way. What the hell? Okay. Items such as the shading rod shouldn't be 400 mil, and that's true. And in spirit of the summer heat and fish fest coming soon. What does this give you? I missed it. Okay. So basically, there's an NPC which turns your coins, your regular coins, into shady coins. And the shady rod is like 1,000. It's like 1,000. It's like 1,000 shady coins, which you would think, oh, that's not that much, but the conversion rate from normal coins to shady coins was ass, like really bad. So yeah, so that's why they're saying items such as the shady rod should be 400 mil. I mean $400 million, and should be instead focused through earning shady coins through the shady bazaar. If you feel like you'd like to use a vendor, then feel free to. The shady angler will give larger rewards. The haunting angler will be making his way to the shady bazaar, hunting specifically exotic fish with valuable mutations. So yeah, the unique bonus for showing requested stuff to dealers will be improved, like showing off unique companions to the companion dealer. Smudge will receive adjustments to make him more viable all-around usage, dropping some of the more specific requirements. The shady rod will receive a rebalance to make it less situation specific, and overall average strength it will be improved while lowering the massive high ends. Dude, can you shut up? Damn. Violate yourself for no reason. The rare goods dealer will be gaining an additional slot with shortened refresh time. It seems they have gotten a better source for getting their stock. The ghost faction will grant will now grant shady coins for completing their quest. Additionally, some mutations and slash or fish rebalancing will be done here to reduce frustration. The shady merchant will be arriving at the bazaar. Will be arriving at the shady bazaar to accept shady fish for shady coins. And it seems Ash has a new friend. Oh, a new companion. I massively appreciate the feedback from everyone, although I hope we can communicate a bit smoother in some future cases. Getting to work on getting these out ASAP. Much love. Patch. Added some missing music to Shady Bazaar. Rare goods dealer now has a chance of sell a shady nuke. Right, the rare goods dealer has gained another slot and has reduced refresh time. The shady angler now rewards a massively increased amount of shady coins. The hunting angler has arrived in the shady bazaar, rewarding shady coins for mutated exotic catches. Showcase rewards for the following dealers have been massively increased. Companion dealer, raw dealer, bait dealer, title rider. Smudge has received the following adjustments. Smudge can now return fish with natural mutations. Sludge fish can now be sold to the shady merchant for shady dollars. Shady dollars bonus from walking in the shady bazaar was multiplied by 5. Oh yeah, sludge, the smudge pet. You can if you walk around the shady bazaar, you can just get shady coins like that easily. Foggy weather bonus has decreased, so it did something better. The shady rod has received the following adjustments. Lure speed went from 80% to 85%. The maximum kilograms went from 600 to infinite. Base progress speed 0 to 20. Max progress speed loss went from 15 to 5. Shady mutation rate went from 25 to 35. Doubled shady coins per perfect catch. Shady is now beneficial to be sold to the shady merchant for shady dollars. The Ghost faction now rewards shady dollars, and a majority of quests has been adjusted. The shady merchant has arrived to the shady bazaar and exclusively accepts fish with the shady mutations, including the following: Blackwater, Barnacle, Shady, and Sludged. Use code SHADY as a small apology for any of the problems that have occurred over this weekend. Love you all and expect a smoother balancing moving forward. Reminder that we'll be repeating the timed black market drops for May 25th, specifically the first 5, due to the issues that earlier. So that's cool. Let's use this code. Let's see what it gives us. Shouldn't give us too much. Shady Reaper for Soul Reaper. And Shady Script. Shady dollars. And I received... yeah. So nothing too bad. Nothing too good. Definitely nothing too bad. Nothing too good. It's just some mid stuff to say sorry because, well, you know, they fucked up accidentally. It happens, you know. It happens. So yeah. But yeah, there's been a good mini admin abuse and lullaby thing, and yeah. But yeah, seems pretty easy. Not too hard of an update. I mean, mini update, just some rebalancing to say sorry and so. And pretty easy pretty easy stuff. So yeah, have a good day, have a good night, or have a good evening. Doesn't matter where you are. Just have a good day. Oh, wait a second. Kevin, exalted, colossal. Oh, where were you yesterday? I needed you yesterday.